Greetings all, man. Big up to everyone locked in. Big up to all the members of the channel. Big up to all the subscribers. Big up to my mods in the building as well, man. Guys, as always, smash the like button on the way in. Luis Díaz. So much more conversation to be had about this brother here, man. I want to know what you guys truly feel. Should Liverpool sell him to Barcelona? Is he not good enough? Who out there is good enough to play on that left side for Liverpool? He's not offering up the numbers like Mo Salah. He's not offering up the conversion rate like a Mo Salah. So maybe we should replace him. Savage, first and foremost, man, big up to you, bro. What you say?
No, it's bullshit, blood. You pressed the intro, but I tried to have a sip of my drink. I missed my whole mouth, blood. I'm not going anywhere. I'm hearing it. 1 second, bro. Fucking missed my... Fuck's sake, bro. Nah, I tried to start it out as well, bro. I couldn't, bro. Oh, bro.
This is your mouth.
I know, bro. Fucking pussy, bro. I'm all good though. Mental health's good though. Well, actually, might not be after that, bro. I don't even know.
You say shaken, not stirred today.
Yeah.
Ah, man. Oh, before we get started though, man, let's chop it up with the chat first, and then we'll get going. Big up to Scraps, bro. Big up Broski, man, and all the grade 3, grade 10 man them. Big up to you, bro. Big up to LA as well. It says big up the lads.
Big up, man.
Big up to Honesty, man. Says if Florian Wirtz decides to join Liverpool, they'll be ready to negotiations with Leverkusen's an important contract for Wirtz. Fabrizio on his YouTube channel. I'll come to that. I want to cover that as well. I want to talk about that because I did see it as well. But firstly, bro, yeah, man, let's chop it up, man. Mental health and that, everything all good. You know, gym session good. Workout session, fasting going well. Talk to me, my bro.
The fasting's at the moment is easy until I don't have anything to do. Well, I always got something to do, but once because I'm working from home and I ain't got no photo shoots to do today, I can just keep checking the fridge for no reason. But you get me?
You said keep opening it. Okay, no, wait.
Yeah, the only benefit is when I told you on Sunday that I was gonna fast since then. Any like fresh stuff I had in the fridge, I ate it on Sunday, and so I don't have, there's nothing in there. It's just loads of different like juices and water and all that in there. So, yeah, it's all right, man. It's all right at the moment, bro. I can feel the difference though. Like straight away, I can feel the difference. You know what I mean? So I don't know what kind of HIV they be putting in our food and that, bro. But once I don't eat, brother, I feel good, man.
Feel clear in it, like clarity in mind, bro. Body feels a bit lighter as well. Nah, I had a really, I say really good. I had a great training today, gym session today, bro. I felt like I could have been in there for the whole day.
What do you think?
Bro, I think everything, bro. I don't even know. At the end of it, bro, I think when I wake up tomorrow, I'm not gonna be able to move. What I mean, I trained everything, Sav. Like, you know, I know you know this, bro. When you're like, no, I have to leave. I can't be in the gym all day, bro. I gotta go home. Bro, I was in there going, yo, just training, bro. Back.
Your legs still heavy after football yesterday, or not?
Yeah, slightly. Not the groin though, but my ankle was feeling. My ankle was feeling a bit. Yeah, little couple of turns and that sharpish.
So you didn't like try and shoot and then drag the ball back in the game at all?
Nah, I had a couple of wayward shots though. There was a couple on target, little, I mean, couple of mad little passes as well in there, but there was a couple a bit wayward.
No, I respect the honesty, bro, because I've heard certain man say that they got 4 assists on 11 aside out of nowhere, bro. You get me? So you can always tell when a man's lying, bro. As soon as everyone makes everything sound too perfect, I'm like, brother, allow it, bro. Because even when man's on form, everything ain't perfect, bro.
Nah, you still make a few mistakes when it's not perfect. Nah, I shifted a couple inside and hit that, but I get a couple of shots off, but miscued a couple of them little spin they went off, and I was like, okay, gotta line this up a bit better.
I know what. Obviously, you're my homie in it, so I know what you're doing, bro. Man, trying to hit the Goku Ultra Form and that, blood.
Yeah,
you get me? That's my aim, bro. Like by the time we get to the years, it's just a number, bro. But I like having goals in it, so I'll just pick it. So by the end of the year, by Christmas, whatever, I want to be Ultra Form. But I've realized I had to be honest with myself. I can't hit Ultra Instinct at all until I've been repaired, bruv. So like I can train to like physically good shape, look decent and that. But you see, the most important part's like I need a whole MOT blood because my rotator cuff is not gonna heal itself. Remember, like I popped my shoulder out of place in football, dislocated it. I put it back in myself in the game,
Mad.
and then in the same game I went up for it. Then didn't. My missus is gonna tell you. If you ever meet my missus, is gonna tell you a different story. Here, but I went up for a header with this goalkeeper, and he rasped me in the face, and it like bam, knocked me out, and caught the top of my eye and all that, bro. And I was fucked. And then when I got out of that, I trained like 2 days after, tore my rotator cuff, like partial tear, and then I had a third bulging disc on my vertebrae, L5 as well. Then the groin. And I didn't really want to mention the groin card because now it's associated with certain man, bro. But the groin's always been fucked. I told you since I met you in it that
That's true.
I could only do 70 minutes. Like every time we got to the 70th minute in the game, it was like it was like my leg didn't work anymore. Like one was fine, one was gone.
I was just carrying you.
Yeah, bro, it was horrible. One was completely gone, and then that's when like I'm one of the people that if you sub me off, I'm pissed on it because I want to play the whole game. I'm not the kind of person to like, I don't know, if I slice my arm open in a football match, I'll be trying to wrap it up and keep playing, bro. So when you know I'm bad when I'm telling the manager, yo, gaffer, yeah?
Yeah.
So it's one of those ones, man. So I'm just saying that obviously I don't think it will affect my normal life as much. It just affects trying to do athletics type things and that because it's actually making it worse, working, doing that stuff. So, but once I get that repaired, yeah, man, Ultra Instinct thing. And I'm trying to drop as much. It sounds crazy, innit? But I'm trying to drop as much muscle as I can.
No, you did say though, because you said
I don't want to walk out here. It's not.
You want to get the mobility right, innit? It's about the mobility at the end of the day, bro. I know certain man can't really squat. Pause.
Yeah, certain man can't squat, lunge, nothing.
Nothing. That's mad still. Big up to AR, man. Big up to Psychedelic. Big up to Trudon. AR said, big up all Psychedelic says, big up to Ensign Savage, Trudon. Sam saying you back mid players. I know I was watching his stream still.
What mid players are you talking about?
He said I'm back Nunes and then I'm back in Seshko. And if that talking about Premier League winning players, I guess I back Premier League winning players, then I guess. I guess I guess I shouldn't back Liverpool players then, I guess. I don't know.
I'll be honest, bro, because obviously I was on the same wave as you. I don't think you did anything by backing Nunes and that. And I'll tell you one thing in that. People's perception, like, they say, man, them don't touch grass on it. There was a period when Ends was clearly trolling, man, bro. And I was just like, come on, bro. Like, you like get mad in these chats and that. And I'm like, bro, there's no way you think he's literally telling you that he's a football coach. He's saying all these great things about football and then he's watching a man trip over the ball. And you think that he means what he's saying, bro. Now, does he like him? Yeah. Like, and I'm the same. I don't have no reason not to like Nunes. I think he's a character, bro. I think it's hilarious. Yeah, bro. But there's a part when comedy stops being funny when we need to win. Then it's like, that's not funny, bro. And you remember that game I told you about? We did the watch along.
Yeah.
And he done the thing and he done the normal, like, Salah does it all the time. Salah will miss and just laugh at it. But there was one game we watched, bro, where he didn't pass it to Diaz or Salah and he took a shot. And he tried to do the smiling thing and them man just looked at him like, you're a prick, bro. Like,
man looked across at him like, yo, don't smile at me, bro. I remember Salah turned his back on him.
He turned his back on him, and then what Nunes done then, the smile dropped and then he looked at the floor, blood. And from that day on, I think he knew, like, like, it's not even funny anymore. No, bro, it's not. Oh. It's not funny. We're trying to win the league, bro.
You're trying to win the league game. You're right here trying to sky footballs and that. Nah, do you know, I think with him, it was more, as I always say, bro, it's because I normally try and defend the players where I feel like, yo, they're just getting bare criticism.
Yeah, he ends up being bullying,
and I can't, it's just me as a person, innit? I don't like to see when people get picked on. I can't help it. So when I'm seeing like when they did it with Gomez and they were just picking on Gomez, it wasn't the fact that I didn't see the mistakes. I was like, yo, sometimes now we're reaching. We're trying to look for everything now.
Yeah.
The same with Darwin. I'm like, yo, I get it was rubbish. I get it. Like he missed bare chances. But at the end of the day, the brother did score quite a lot of goals and he did get a lot of assists. Whether or not you care where they came from, he's still done this. So can you criticize him? Yes, but at the same time, can you not give him a bit of credit as well? Like he did finish our second top goal scorer.
No, Rev, you're right, man.
And
he
then
was
you're like, yo, just give him his credit, but also you don't have to like him.
When he was on that 11 and in 11 assists and goals, and he was the highest in Europe, it wasn't a made up stat. He literally was at the time. So it was like, I know man's trying to troll and that, but the thing is, everyone will do that for other people in it and change the rules in it. So it's like, if you're not going to do it for Nunes, then don't do it for your next favorite player, because that's not really fair. And also, I start defending man when people are talking outside of the football bubble. So if you're calling a man shit within the football bubble, you're saying amongst his peers. But when man starts saying it like they're up to par with the person, I'm like, no, you're not, bro.
Yeah,
because this is the top level. You're not an athlete, so even a low level athlete is better than someone who's not an athlete, bro. You get me? Now there is disclaimers. There is the odd footballer, which even I am like, no. As long as I'm fit, I'm definitely better. There's no
there is players.
Maybe not now, sitting at my desk, but at one point, even with you being who you are, I was definitely better than you. But most of the footballers, and I'm talking about man that people don't even rate and that, bro. Like they're better than everyone who's in the chat and on the panels and that, bro. Like unless people on the panel are playing professional football, they're better, bro. It's just what it is. But people start talking in a certain way, and then you know the thing in it. Like I said to you before we went live, the Sesko thing. Sam definitely did say it's like getting Nunes. It's worse than Nunes and that. But he's the only person who said that, and now everyone is running with that same line, and I'm like. So you lot think that you came up with this line? I know for a fact it came from Hassan. I heard him say it.
Yeah, I know, same.
So I'm fine with him saying it if that's his. But everyone's just copying it and pretending like they watched the games and that's what they came up with, bro. When it's clear, it's clearly not the truth. It's clearly not the truth. You get me? And he's not even my first choice as a striker, bro. But he's not a dickhead. He ain't shit, and he's young as well.
Bro. Big up to Christian as well, man. Says he's not even left-footed, and that's the word, bro. I tried to correct man before, bro. He's not. He can use his left foot, but he's a right-footed player.
Yeah.
Unless he's got unless he comes out and tells you like, nah, actually, I prefer to use my left. But every time I've seen this brother finish, right foot, shifty out of his feet.
Is that the thingy one? You know the Yokeres one when man See, I'm very observant in it, so I know who Sam said the Sesko thing. I know Cal said I've only seen Gyökeres score on transitions. He's the only one who said that. Now I hear everyone say it, and I'm like, I'm not disputing what Cal thinks, but he doesn't watch Sporting because he said he doesn't watch Sporting, which is fair enough. He watched the highlight. Brother, that's not the truth. All his goals are not on transition, bro. And just because most of his goals might be on transition, but yeah, that's everyone though. Like that's how your team plays, isn't it?
Yeah, that's like you can't help it.
Most of my men's goals at Nottingham are headers, bro. Yeah, because he's taller than everyone and they cross the ball into him. But what? Most of McAllister's goals are outside the box. Does that mean you shouldn't buy someone like McAllister because he can't score in the box? He can. Isn't that most of the goals come from outside the box? It's not like a valid reason, bro. It's not. Hey, man, whatever, innit? It's football at the top level, man.
Big up to Jacob in the chat as well, man. I know you're gas, big man. I know Angie's your guy, bro. You spent the whole season cooking him, brother, and every stream I watch you do. But if he's your guy now, Jacob, that's fair, man. It is what it is at this point, bro. If you're enjoying it, enjoy your celebrations, bro. You deserve it, to be fair. And I love it because all I've done this morning is troll my Arsenal brethren. That's all I've done. All I've done between sets, drop a little message. Yeah. I see something, I'll post it in there as well. So big up to Spurs, man. London's white, isn't it?
You, man. Listen, football's too beautiful to hate on what Spurs did yesterday, bro. Sometimes you just have to I can't even hate them, bro. Like it's the same with Palace when Palace won. Like it was almost the same with Newcastle, but it was against us, and I was too pissed on it.
Same.
When I saw Ant and Deck losing their mind in the thing, I was like, "That's cold." Oh shit, it's us, innit? And then I was just there. This is disgusting, bro. But hey, man, football's a beautiful thing sometimes, bro.
All right, let's talk about this then, Sav, man. Luis Díaz, bro. Luis Díaz. I know he spent last season being ripped apart by fans. And then the season before that, same again, because they wanted Anthony Gordon at the start of the season. That didn't go. That fell through. I know where you stand in terms of him as a player, and obviously we want him to be better, right? But why? I'm trying to see why this overwhelming thing about getting him out of the team and we can get someone else. When I'm trying to someone that's attainable around Europe. Kvaratskhelia was attainable, but then he's no longer because he left. All right, so that goes. All the other like left-sided or left-wing players in the world, the ones that you think if you get him, that's a level above Diaz, is at big teams. They're not going to come here. They're not going to move. So why is this overwhelming factor of trying to get the good brother out of this team, bro, from the Liverpool fan base?
Shiny new toy, man. I think the grass is greener, innit? You get me? Like, for example, I like Gordon, but these men acted like the grass is greener, and then they saw this season without Gordon moving, the grass clearly is not greener, bro, because Diaz has been better than him. So that's what you would have dealt with at Liverpool, him not being greener, bro. So, and also, people's perception of like what wingers do and that, it's kind of Salah's fault in like a weird way, because Salah's so good as a winger, but Salah's so good as a winger, but Salah doesn't do winger stuff most of the time. More this season he has with assists and that, but normally Salah doesn't. He's like an inside forward, isn't it? Playing on the right side. So now it's skewed what people think of with wingers, and this ain't just me saying it. Like even professional footballers will say the same thing. It's like what Messi and Ronaldo did with goals. They've made like stupid amount of goals seem like it's normal. So then now if a man gets 30 goals, remember when Haaland got all those goals, and everyone forgot that Harry Kane still finished on like 31 Prem goals last season.
Bro, he finished on a mad amount of goals, bro.
Hence, nobody cared, bro. But if Haaland wasn't there, it's like, oh my God, Kane. And that's what I'm saying, like, I know you can't do it, but sometimes you have to look at people like Salah as an anomaly, bro, because he is not been anyone like Salah in the Prem in terms of a winger, because Ronaldo didn't stay there that long. So that would have been the equivalent. So when you look at that, you're like, okay. And then I know I told you this at the beginning of the season, and you've been doing it all season. And since I've said it, I've not been proven wrong. I'm not patting myself on the back. I said, stop comparing man against the strikers and Salah. You know what I mean? And Saka plays like Salah as well. But if you want to do that, compare him to everyone else's wingers in the Prem. That's all I'm. So especially you stats guys, compare him to everyone else's wingers. And when you do that, all of a sudden the only closest winger to him is Gakpo, which plays for our team as well. It's not Martinelli. It's not Doku. It's not whoever at Chelsea. It's them two, bruv. They've been the best wingers this season, pretty much. So I don't know, bruv. I don't know. But I can't change people's mind. I don't want it, to be honest. If you don't like Diaz, then I can't do nothing about it. I just think he's a really good player, bro. And yeah, is he frustrating sometimes? Yeah, but like all of the players frustrate me sometimes, bro. Like all of them. Salah's people's most favorite player in the team. He's frustrating all the time, bro. So whatever, innit? I hear it.
Like you're right in terms of like looking around, right, and trying to find someone that's going to make this team a lot better than what it is now. Because obviously it's about retaining where we are now, because we're at the top. So it's about retaining. Unless you want to add a couple more trophies, maybe you need to just make the squad better, not the first 11. The first 11 were obviously clearly good enough to win the league, but you need to improve it. But I look around Europe and I'm just like, I don't see who's there, like who's out there that's gonna come in and do what exactly, like hit like you can't have 3 players in your team. If you want a striker that's gonna get you 20 plus goals, because that's what the fans want. If you have a winger that's going to do that anyway, you can't then have a left winger that does that.
Yeah, exactly.
But when we had that, Bobby was the one who had to suffer. When we had wingers that kept scoring 20 plus, the guy in the middle suffered. So that means unless we're willing to sacrifice the guy in the middle and get someone else, that means we'd be then happy with the numbers that Darwin and Jota is getting, kind of thing then. Because that's the numbers that Bobby was getting, apart from when he had one of those standout seasons where in the Champions League he was cooking and stuff like that. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't want to lose him to Barcelona, to be fair, because I'm like, the guy still has a lot to offer to this team. It's just he obviously has to rotate the position with Gakpo. That takes a bit of minutes off of him. Moments within a game that he could probably score a goal or get an assist, or moments when the game then gets stretching, like that would have been better if, maybe if Diaz was on in this moment. You know what I mean? But I just don't get it, bro. I honestly do. I honestly don't get it.
And I'm half expecting if Liverpool improving the left back position or whatever, like it'll probably make them even better, bro. Because there'll be a better relationship in what the person's doing on the left side. hopefully better on the ball in terms of in the attacking areas and that, because there's bare times I see Diaz pick up the ball waiting for an overlap in a certain position and that, and we just don't play like that. So I know I'm not going to be naive and act like there's no one out there better than him, but I just can't think of him. And it's what you said. I can think of better players than Diaz, but it's about the person being available. And let's not be stupid, because I don't expect Liverpool to pay 100 mil for a left winger, bro. I just
Not
don't.
especially when you got other areas in the squad.
Yeah. And remember, from Slot's point of view, he's probably like, fans are not the same as the manager, innit? I don't think that Slot's disappointed with Diaz and Gakpo this season. He's never even mentioned them in the press conference of like any problem. He seems fine with it. When one weren't working, the other one was. All right, it's kind of perfect.
Because they're both hitting what wingers should hit number wise. They're both hitting those numbers, but they're both playing playing off of each other's position.
Yeah.
So no one's started like in terms of, okay, you're playing all the Premier League games, you're going to play Champions League and League Cup. It's literally just been a rotation between the two of them within the team. But then you look at their numbers, it's bro.
I think you could replicate the front three, how we use them this season, next season. You just change the striker in it. Yeah, because you can't. I'm not going to try and go into that season thinking that Jota's form's instantly going to be better because it's a new season. Even though I do believe in his talent, listen, you have to go off the evidence you can see in it. And I think that we all believe that Núñez won't be there. So, like, it does say to me, I wouldn't be getting rid of no left winger. Obviously, Salah's not going because he signed a new contract. I don't know what you're going to do with Chiesa. If you're not going to use him, then I would be looking to get someone on the right side so Salah doesn't have to play all the time. And I'll be getting a striker, bro. Now, seemingly, none of us know what Slot's going to do next season.
Yeah.
The assumption would be that he's probably going to do something close to what he's done this season because it clearly worked for him. It's just that, you get me, in the other games, he didn't adapt in the Champions League and stuff like that. It doesn't, the way he's used Jota in particular this season, and even though he said he changed it for Núñez when he played, he doesn't, even though I know me and you want this and that, and I know most of the fans do, but I just think football's changed so much. I don't think he's going to have that out and out. Even if the person is already a number 9 in whatever club, I don't think he's going to have them playing how Man City have Haaland playing, where it's like, you're the number 9, stay up there, be in the box. I think it's still going to be link-up playing that as well, dropping deep. So they're going to be like, there'll be a false 9 and a 9 in the same game most of the time, unless the 10 is mad creative. So if Sabazz started the season and was mad creative, all of a sudden the number 9 doesn't need to drop into a false 9 position because we've got a creator. You can stay up there now. I know everyone wants Wirtz, or there's bare of them, Wirtz, Eze, any of them kind of people. They'll manage that 10 spot. Okay, so then you can go up there and be a striker, which will be perfect for us. Then you get Salah still doing what Salah's doing, and you get the ball in the box all the time anyway. So he'll probably get. I mean, at this point, it's kind of hard to even doubt what Salah would do in a season. But even if Salah's goals dropped off, he'll probably still get 20 Premier League goals. So
I did see Slot's quotes on that as well. He said he doesn't expect him to get the same numbers he gets.
I think that's fair.
He'll keep his standards, though. He knows Mo will keep his
exactly.
level.
I think that's fair. Like if Mo fell to like 10 goals, then it's weird, isn't it? But
yeah,
he's supposed to be world class. But if he drops off, finishes on like 22 goals or something like that, 21, yeah, that's not weird. It's normal. But then all you need is that person who's in the 9/false 9 area. Just add, you know what I mean? Add 15 goals for the season. 15, even 20. Even if you get me, even if it's 11 in the Prem and 4 in some other cups and that, that's definitely a benefit to us because we didn't have it at all this season. I don't even know what the stats are for Jota and Núñez, but I'm guessing they didn't score over 10 goals between each other, did they?
The two of them, I don't think so. In the Prem.
That's disgusting. Because I swear Moreno scored like 6 goals in his first couple of games or something like that. So then that's a benefit that we add to the team straight away by having a striker, which means you probably shouldn't be getting rid of Diaz. You cause another problem for our club. Then you got to rely on Gakpo. I love Gakpo. He goes missing in games sometimes. So who do you bring on when Gakpo's gone missing in games? What are we doing then?
I don't know, because I know I did see some reports about us going back in for Anthony Gordon. Listen, I'm not gonna knock the kid. I think he's cool, but I don't know, bruv. I don't like. For me, I don't see like the elevation, and maybe he does because obviously maybe he comes in and he's got that X factor about him because
he's a bit more direct on it. Like he's not. Diaz will stand you up and try to get past you. Gordon's on some I'm running past you kind of thing, isn't it? But Gordon won't work if your striker doesn't do striking stuff. It's the same problem again. When I see Diaz stand up, man, who's just supposed to cross the ball to? Nobody. No one there.
True.
So I don't know. I seen Thingy just mentioned, and I'm with Jacquees, I'm not even joking. I know everyone thinks he's shit. Jonathan David on a free. I'm not even joking. I'm kind of alright with it, bro.
Do you know the mad thing about him? Yeah, because the name has been around for so long, I expected him to be a lot older than what he is.
Nah.
I don't know why, bro. Like
He's
his
them
name
FIFA
has been
cards,
about for a minute,
FIFA
bro.
cards and Football Manager. So he is because he gets 20 plus goals every season. You know that.
Okay.
Don't be getting goal thing in that way. He does it, and you know what I mean. To be fair, man, don't trust Canadians in it, but it's
Yeah. Listen, I don't listen. If that's where we go, that's what we go. I even see what was the other report about another striker, and I think Grizz said something about it, and then I saw some other people. They didn't say a striker. There's a certain Premier League striker, but they can't say yet. That and then people just throwing names in the chat. Well, not in the chat, in the feed kind of thing, in the comments. And one of them was like Ollie Watkins, and I was like, I wouldn't even mind Ollie Watkins either, bro.
Yeah, but you're still gonna have to patch with your beef before.
Nah, well, I wouldn't mind him on top, bro. Like,
you know what? Ends. I don't should laugh at this, bro. You know what kind of full circle moment that would be if Ollie Watkins came to the club and you went to a parade with a Watkins shirt after all of that shit, bro.
Yeah, no.
How hilarious that would be. The man just looks at you like, what's going on, blood? You good? Yeah.
Shit, bro. Nah, it's bad.
I'm not joking. I really expected Watkins to turn up at Arsenal. Really, especially after how Emre kind of dropped him out a bit this season.
Yeah.
You still remember that Sky Sports interview when he was kind of pissed and he's very honest about it. He's like, "Nah, I don't even know why he's not playing me."
The gaffer knows. The gaffer knows best, innit? It's just one of those ones. Big up to everyone locked in, man. I see you guys throwing in like names. I see Scrap saying Rodrigo could be a. Listen, Rodrigo, but he's not attainable, bro. Like, I get there's reports and stuff. Like, I don't see Real Madrid guy. Yeah.
You see what I just told you about
Rodrigo on that? Like,
I don't see Liverpool spending so much money on a player. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if it's not the main striker, I don't think. And also, man, though, Rodrigo's my guy, so there's no one even question me on Rodrigo. That's my guy, brother. Do you think he wants to leave Madrid on the right wing where he doesn't want to play to go? I mean, what, brother? Nah, bro.
To go on what? Because the Gakpo is still going to be here, so I'm gonna have to share the minutes, bro. Like, he's going to be rotated, so he ain't coming in and being like, "Yo, that's my position." And then if he comes to Liverpool and then it's the right side he plays, man ain't playing, innit? Like, he's not going to play unless Mo Salah is injured or something. He ain't playing on the right.
Yeah,
like, nah. So I don't know. But looking at like Cody's numbers in the Prem, he got 10 goals and 3 assists in the Prem. Which ain't too bad. Ain't too bad for a left winger. Let me see the EFL Cup. He got 6 goals.
Yeah, the EFL Cup, that's his team.
That's it. That's his competition, isn't it? Oh, did he get anything in the Champions League this season?
Maybe 1 or 2.
3 goals and 1 assist.
Gakpo's been good for goals this season.
Was that 16? Was that 6 goals in the League Cup, 10 in the Prem, 16 had 3. Okay, so 19 goals. And then GA got 5, 3, and 1. That's mental, bro. 9 assists.
Yeah.
It's not bad for a left winger.
He's been good, bro. He's been good. And sadly for him, remember that you get that little period where he got injured. Came at the wrong time, and I think he would have got more than that. Yeah, man. See, you just mentioned Strand Larson in the thingy at Wolves. I like him. He's kind of got on the radar this season. I swear he finished he's on like 15 goals, 14 goals or something, a couple of assists. Pretty good for Wolves, isn't it? Considering that Cunha scored so much goals as well.
True. Diaz got 13 Premier League goals and 5 assists in the Prem.
That's good.
Flipping hell. All right, big man. EFL, did you get anything in that?
You see what I mean?
1 goal, no assist.
Think about you just read out them stats here, blood.
Yeah.
No one's overwhelmed by them stats as a winger, bro. But that's because of Salah and that, blood. They're actually good stats for wingers, bro.
FA Cup. Let me look at the FA Cup quickly. No goals in that one either. Did he even play? No, he did play. FA Cup. Yeah, he did play, just didn't score. All right, so no goals in the FA Cup. And then the Champions League, he got a couple, didn't he? He got a couple in the Champions League. Champions League, he got 3 goals and no assist in there as well. So it's still like big numbers for both of them in terms of like sharing the minutes and sharing that side of the pitch.
Yeah, bro. You know, this isn't exactly sharing the side of the pitch because if it was one of them, then that'd be one outstanding winger in it. I know this isn't an exact science, but I've always saw football like this, and I know it's changed. For me, it's like you see the because striker numbers are crazy now for some of them, like Haaland, but regular striker numbers. In my head, I've always been like, might be one my coach home when I was younger. So whatever number your striker gets, in it. So your striker gets 20 goals, then I'm expecting like 8 to 10 from the winger in it, and then like
that was the expectation back then, weren't it? Like,
it was almost like whatever. If your striker gets 5 assists, then I'm expecting at least 10 assists from the winger, and if the striker gets 25 goals, I'm expecting at least 10 from the winger because it's like half of what they do in it. It kind of flips for me. The winger normally the winger should get more assists and the striker should get more goals, and that's how I flip it around. And by that standard, that's why I'm saying that Gakpo and Diaz is the standard. They should get more assists between them, but they did double up on the goals anyway because they got way more than Nunes and Thingy. So I don't know. It's not an exact science and that, but I just think it's too much sometimes. Sometimes it's just over the top when it comes to like. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, Scraps. He didn't take no penalties as well. Like red and white, Strand Larson. I didn't even remember that. Don't take no penalties. Good player.
Ain't no penalties, bro. None of our guys.
Yeah, everyone's talking sense today, bro. I like the chat, bro. Mateta and Jonathan David, but I'm not mad at it, bro. Sounds like Liverpool type signings as well.
No, there's no crazy. I'm scrolling back. There's no big up to everyone, man. I ain't seen no crazy names.
Today, bro.
Everyone's on a level headed today. Is everyone good then? I guess everyone's good, innit? Everyone's chilled today.
Football's really broken, isn't it? Chat's talking sense. Spurs are winning trophies.
Yeah, I'm looking, bro. No one's crashing out. Like, I don't know. Maybe you're watching and crashing out. I don't know, but okay.
Maybe they're just mad at everyone talking rubbish, bro. So they've come to a channel where it's a calm state, blood, and we're just talking calm state, bro. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a fucking party pooper in it. Sometimes it's fun for people to do the banter thing and that, bro. But sometimes when we're talking proper football, I'm like, no, let's be serious. We're all the same. I remember I went on that fucking, it wasn't a rant, but I was screwing the other season when I was like, can we just Liverpool for one time only, can we get like a world-class player? Just once. At the time it was Bellingham and then the Shoeman. Like just one time, can we just, I mean, you know the people who, I'm not dissing anyone by the way if anyone's offended, but you say, man, I go in CEX and that to get like the second-hand thing, but the second-hand thing's got a scratch on it, but it's cool. Yeah. But you're like, yo, mom, for the one time, look, can we just get can we get like a brand new thing from Game and that what's got the seal on it? We always have to get the one what smells like urine. So I can
take a picture of it and send to my bridge.
Yeah, but like every now and again, can we just get the young? You get me? Just man.
Yeah, I send it to my bridge and there we go. Yo, have you opened it? Nah, it's sealed still.
Sealed, it's still sealed. Every now and again, man, it'd be nice, man. It'd be nice, man. But I'm not mad at the owners and that. Everyone seems to. It's funny, isn't it? Because this is only down to rumors, by the way. Have you noticed how calm everyone is about the big up Jay? How calm everyone is right now. Everyone's very calm about the owners, bro. Nothing's even happened, you know. Like it's a one fring pong and about 5 rumors, and everyone's calm.
One fring pong and 5 rumors.
When you go to a meaty, when you go to a meaty restaurant, and you're told like, the service is dead. But the starter comes out mad quick. All of a sudden, you just shut up, innit? You just shut up. You're like, right, all right. You know what I mean? Right, the wings came out quick.
They said this was dead restaurant, bro. Actually, you know what I mean? It was good.
All now, though, you got 4 wings among 5 people, bro. You know what I mean? One man didn't even get a wing, and you're still waiting for your main. But the starter came out quick, innit? It's only until you start, you know what I mean? It goes into the night. You're like, right, where's my food? By that, it's too late now, innit? By then, it's too late. We'll see.
I hear it, man. I used to have footballing guys, and I know you both coach and that. Don't you ever have this thing here when you're looking? Okay, in music terms, you've got the commercial tunes in it, but then you got some cut in man's album where you're like, this is the cold tune, isn't it? So in football, while everyone's looking at the names, I know you two are looking around and spotting some gems and that, and then you're just about to say to someone, and you hear man go, "That piece of shit," and you're just like, "Raw." I was about to talk about that guy's song.
Enough times I was saying it's the Munoz thing all over again. You know, man, I'm talking about names. I might just pick him up on a quick. But the thing is, by the time man started to clock on, it's like Palace clocked on and they offered him a new deal. Now
Yeah.
you're not going to get him unless it's. But he was, he was on that 15k.
15k, yeah.
That's mad, you know. That's some. Man was on them Curtis.
But I
wage.
saw it. By October, I saw it. I was like, he's good. They don't matter though. They don't matter.
Always gems, man.
No, we were just talking about your boy Diaz.
What are you guys trying to tell me? Is there pain? Is there news? Is there?
Nah, it's Deco talking Deco talking in it, bro. Let me go to the other screen. So 1 second, guys. Deco just talking up the things, bro, about him. So that's all it is, really.
I mean, look, game recognizes game, innit? Listen. This is my point, right? Any player that's linked with Barca and Madrid, there are no scrubs in it.
Yeah.
Like, let's think of the real players that have been linked, like the real teams this guy's been linked with. Yeah, apparently he's rubbish. Yeah, I'm hearing he's all sparkle, no shine. Apparently, that's what someone tried to tweet at me, right?
Rude,
yeah, which is mad. Yeah, City apparently wanted him, right? Last season, it's been Barca, and then it's been Saudi, right? Where Saudi's the money. They're trying to go and get everyone, right? Every man's been linked to Saudi. Even apparently Virgil van Dijk had an offer from Saudi, apparently. Do you know what I mean? That he turned down, but they made him the most paid player in the Saudi league, which is actually crazy, right? Would have been just under what Salah would have been offered, apparently. That's what Fabrizio Romano was saying. This guy's a player, but it's how you unlock the player and how you use the player. I remember people saying the same thing about Rafinha, you know. He does all this, but he doesn't do anything. He's not good. He does this. He works hard. I remember a couple of people talking about, we want Rafinha. Nah, don't.
Jerry?
He's gone to Barca. The right manager unlocks him, and now it's Ballon d'Or shouts.
I'm with you,
right?
With you, man. Said the same
I'm not saying he's going to be a Ballon d'Or man. All I'm telling you is that I've seen him when he's the main man for himself in Colombia, and he is ridiculous. If you watch him at Copa America, if you watch him against Spain, it is ridiculous because the system is geared towards him, innit? Now, he's not going to get that at Liverpool with Salah and stuff. But then the question I wrote and posted people was, all right, then who do you want then? Semenyo?
Hey, relax.
No. As in, like, I like Semenyo, but are you telling me that's like a bank of that? Yeah. This is an improvement.
It's not like him as well.
It's a risk, right? So all I'm saying is when these teams go for these players, right, it means that they're no scrubs, right? So he's not rubbish. So your question has to be, why are Barca interested in him, considering they're in a very similar position to Liverpool in terms of they've just won the league, they went further in the Champions League, they've got a starlet in Yamal, right? They've secured him now. He's going to get his number 10 next season. They've got the emergence of Pedri now that's back after injury. Season. It's a very exciting time for a Barca team. Why would that be their main priority? And why would that be their player?
They see something. They see something that they want to do, where they want to. And I can see it. I know if he goes to that team, it's a long day. I know it's a long day. And he's one of them players that you're talking about that can win you the game on his own. When he's on it, he's on it. And he's a player that can be decisive in the right moments as well. So you go to a team like that and the way that they play, with the other dons around him, it's long. It's long.
All it takes is for him to be like, he lands and he's not stuttering anymore. The English is he doesn't need to English anymore. Do you know what I mean? It's just pure Spanish. All of a sudden, he feels more comfortable. All of a sudden, he feels like he can banter. All those things matter. Do you know what I mean? In terms of the dynamic. Like I'm saying, he's been linked with two major teams, and it's been Man City and Barca. Pep Guardiola, arguably the best manager of all time, right? Arguably, there's a couple of other names you could put in there. Wanted him for his team, and Barca wanted him in it. I mean, if your sporting director's coming out saying we like Luis Díaz, I mean I ain't heard Michael Edwards come out and say he like Verts. You know what I mean? So for me, I don't know, man. It's worrying times. If Liverpool, I personally feel Liverpool won't sell. I think when you hear those rumours, I think it's a clear indication to go and see Liverpool. And I think Liverpool will look to go and sign up unless they get an offer of like 180 mil or 150 mil. But I don't think they sign for 80 million, because if you let go of Luis Díaz, right, and if you look on just the history of this season, Gakpo hasn't played more minutes than Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz has played more games. He's the one that's been used centrally when they've needed to use a player. It appears to me that Slot likes him as a player, right? If you get rid of him, you have to replace him. Now, the names people are telling me to replace him with, right? I mean, for me, it's very underwhelming, isn't it? Very underwhelming. You're telling me Anthony Gordon, you're telling me Semenyo, some people, I've said Clivert before. Like, it's underwhelming. You're now expecting the whole water to wine situation where you bring a player in that's nothing and he turns out to be good. And now listen, that can happen at any level, innit? We could play Rio there next season and he becomes an X Yamal on the left-hand side. You just don't know in football. But I think at this moment in time, you've got to go with bankers, innit? Because you signed up Salah and Van Dijk for 2 more years. You need to win as much as possible in the next 2 years. And I think the way Liverpool have approached the market, they've attacked it in that way because they've gone away from their model of you're over 30, you're gone. Now you've got to maximize on that in terms of winning and marketability and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. Again, I don't know. I like him as a player. And yeah, man. Yeah.
No, fairs, bro. Yeah. Wingmen won last time, bro. So you know what I did? I went and checked the comment section for that, bro.
It's a great photo.
Of course you did.
I did. No, you. It's
So
a great
did. Ends didn't even read that Wingmen last time.
No,
he just saw the image. Davo copy went straight into the comments. He didn't even know what was going on. Yeah, look, he's smiling.
I had to, bro. Sometimes you have to go and see what people are saying because I want to know: are they going to get onto Robbo? Are they going to be like, "Yo, Robbo, shut your mouth," stuff like that? So, let me go back to it because I want some of these comments in there was crazy. I read one out earlier, bro. Man said one more rat bite. One of the comments was one more rat bite.
What's the one more rat bite for him to like score a free kick and then like put his middle finger up to the cop or something? What rat bite are you looking for?
I don't know, bro. That's just rude. There's no need for all of that, bro. I hear it, but hold on, let me go back. Where is it? Let's go back to it. One more rat bite, Crazy how good these two have been in the Liverpool shirt. Man says a lot of Robbo, such a role model. Man said, love Robbo, but Trent can leg it.
Oh, everyone loves Robbo all of a sudden. They was all trying to get rid of Robbo a couple of weeks ago.
What a man Robbo is. Like, oh, man. So it looks like Instagram is a nice place to be. Bittersweet.
Instagram comments compared to like Twitter is completely different, bro.
He'll be on the bench, though.
It feels like with Instagram, man, I'm just more interested in other things on Instagram.
Snake. Ruined the last home game. Why ruin it? Trent get jogging. All right, so that's just Instagram. Let's go to Twitter because did he post it on Twitter? I didn't check. Well, let me go and quickly check.
I didn't see on Twitter. I only saw him post on Insta.
Oh, I didn't either. Okay, if he didn't post it on there, he probably knew, bro.
I think it was just the aggregators that have repost what Robbo said in it. They've done their whole thing. Like they follow him, so an update. Ooh, I'm going to put it on it. Yeah, Twitter, get engagement. Because really, he hasn't said anything that you wouldn't expect him to say. He actually said what he said in the interview. He's pushed me to do this. He's done that.
So it's my best mate.
Would you guys be opposed of him starting the last game? Chat as well.
Nah, but start Trent. You don't mind him, bro. He's a Liverpool player. I thought we never walk alone and all that.
I would start him because I think, regardless of people's thoughts on him, I still think, and that's with players that have been poor, players that have gone and missed chances in finals and done all of this and that haven't been available and stuff. We've always, unless they've just been like sold and they haven't had the ability to, because we didn't know, like in the summer, we've always given players a send off, and I still think he deserves it. Like what he's done for the city, like, do you know what I mean, in terms of all the, do you know what I mean, helping the kids out and doing these schemes and the courses, getting people. Do you know what I mean, he has done a lot. But I don't know, from what I saw and the kind of the noise I'm hearing on Twitter, people actually just don't mess with him anymore, innit? I think people just don't mess with him. So if that's the case, I'm actually worried because that will infuriate me. If even if he doesn't play, if on Sunday or Saturday, whenever it is, Sunday, he goes and he picks up the trophy and people are booing. That actually might be the last straw for me in terms of respecting, because what you're doing is I'm just like this in life, innit? You might do me wrong once, and as a result, I might be upset about that. But I still don't forget about the 99 other things that you've done for me that was really, really good. Do you know what I mean? And even if you done something, I'd be like, yeah, that's something that. And for me, this isn't something he's done that's unforgivable, innit? Like he hasn't flipping, you know what I mean, whatever. You know what I mean? He hasn't done something to someone that goes against my morals. But it's like, cool, it's not unforgivable. It's like, I don't like you. I don't want you to leave, but cool, you're leaving. But cool, thanks for the memories, and we move on. That's how it should be, in my opinion, innit? But again, everyone's entitled to feel the way they feel. But I mean, it would mar the celebrations for me. I don't know what you guys think.
Fuck's sake, man.
Look at one. Uncle Albert said,
"Yeah, I know."
You yourself are going.
Savage came off the stream. You just like, hey, F this, I need a moment.
Brother, man couldn't have told me before. Brother, fuck's sake, man.
What's that?
Modric is gone, bro. Modric is leaving.
Nah,
that means they're going to get someone else then. They probably identified another player.
Yeah, probably have already, man. McAllister.
Man said, just focus on yourself. Robbo is gone anyways. Why is he talking? Shut up and F you, Robbo. Now I'm reading the comments on Twitter.
See, this is what I mean now. Now
Robbo out.
What are you expecting him to say?
They're millionaires. They don't care about what the fans think. Thank God Kirkes is coming. Class. Let him say bye to his mate for F's sake.
How come people in that? Salah said the same thing in the interview the other day, man.
Man said, "Hey,
Salah was even worse. Salah was like, Robbo was like, I'm not going to tell you how to think or how to boo and stuff, or what to do." Salah was like, "No, I don't rate that." He's like, "Liverpool don't do that." He's like, "Yeah, we've had players here that play for 6 months and they get a good send off." He's talking about Kabak and Davies and that.
F off Robbo to Madrid, you traitor. He should go. Betrayal. Robbo is a good thing that your contract is running out.
You know what annoys me? I just think about that, the word even betrayal. Yeah, when I've heard that, yeah, I actually hate people that do that. Innit? Like I remember being with my ex, right? And you know, like you'll do something like you tell her like, I don't want to do this, and she'll be like, I can't. You betrayed me, and she'll use these words, and you're like, you're mad young. You're like, bro, I've betrayed you. That's a strong word to use, you know. Is this what man think a betrayal is?
Nah,
I don't know, bro. You know, like they're the type ends, yeah, for me to be like, ends, what are you doing a stream today? You told me you're doing a stream. You're like, nah. You know what? I am, but because it's about this, there's no space for you on the stream, but come to the next one. And me saying, nah, ends betrayed me, you know. Like that's the type of... Yeah, I might not be happy, but it's not a betrayal, bro. It's just it's life, bro. A betrayal, to me, that word it's mad. If I said betrayal, that's like, yeah, you ain't coming back from that. So if people feel like that, cool.
Nah, Ro in the chat says we can't risk Sunday being about Trent again. Nah, I hear it, but I guess it's going to be only if we decide to put the attention there.
Exactly my point.
If
Liverpool just go and clap and all of this and just don't do anything and just celebrate and go, hey, and all of that, no one makes it about Trent. It's the fans that make it about Trent. Like, even if on the game when we're booing, if you just don't boo him, right? Just let him play his game. It doesn't become about Trent. It makes you feel like, it doesn't even matter. Because if Kabak or if flipping, I don't know, not even Chiesa, because he's whoever, if someone said they're leaving in the academy and he had a game, no one would like clap him off and give him a send off. You just like, all right, cool.
It's because what's going to happen is obviously Sky Sports and all these guys can't wait. Like the TV people are like, yeah, if they boo, then we can just keep shifting it to him, and then we'll just talk about this instead of that. So we need to change the narrative. I think us as fans as well, innit? We have to change it. So if he plays, in it. But yeah, if we boo him, trust me, the whole day is going to be about him. That's what it's going to be. So I don't know. Let's just see, man. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully they They just do whatever in it. Just play him, and then the game finishes. We go and pick up the trophy. Virgil. Can't wait to see what Virgil does. Is he gonna do the Hendo shuffle, or is he gonna do something different?
I think that's all he knows, man.
Because you know one of them ones, bro. But he lift what was it, the League Cup last season, didn't he? I can't remember what he did.
Yeah, but that's easy, innit? That's just that you just went like this. Yeah, I mean, it was just
the Premier League is a different thing.
Yeah, man,
that's a different thing, bro.
That's like on the pitch. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, like when you're doing it on Wembley, bro, you're shook in it. If you lift that trophy and you fall over, bro, it's over. That barrier.
Have you might ever thought that like that get that kind of nervousness if you go and lift the trophy and then go, right, if I fall over or trip down them steps like Wembley and that.
Yeah, you know, yeah. I've always thought that. I've always thought like, right, you know, when man are just leaning over and doing that thing, what happened to someone that goes, what? Because you know, man are packed on that, innit? Everyone's trying to get, like, if someone just pushes someone over, what happens then?
Even like Spurs as well. Did you notice that them man, they didn't even celebrate on the podium, bro? Like, you know, when you're not used to being somewhere, bro, like, no, you can't watch it back. They weren't on the podium thing. Like, when Son picked it up, them man were on the grass.
They were like, what is this? No. They just get back.
They're not used. They're not used. Yeah, you're meant to be on the podium thing, and then, you know what I mean, the captain then comes up, grabs it.
Yeah, it looked like a Sunday league thing, you know, like that when you just go in the middle of the pitch and
they were in the grass, bro. I was like, all right, do you know what? Let them off, man. They're not used to. They're not used to it. I saw this as well. Dashvili said he's not going on loan. He's going to be at Liverpool next season, and obviously he's going to be fighting for the number 1 spot. But he did say as well he's going to be learning off of Alisson as well, so it's a good goalkeeper to learn from. The brother said he's here, innit? There's no loans. He's here. Are you looking forward to seeing him? And also, will he take Alisson's position?
I don't get the signing if he's not coming to take Ali's place. Like I just don't get it, innit? Like I don't get it. There's so many ways you could have just been like, just not sign him, and you got Kelleher there, and you could have just given him a bumper deal. You could have signed someone else. Like, I mean, in terms of like a number 2, like you could have just signed someone else. But again, I know slot rates Ali, I know all of that, but I'm just finding it. Why would Liverpool spend like 35, 40 M's on a keeper, loan him out for 1 season, but then bring him back to sit on the bench? That's just a misuse of funds for me, man. Like, I don't know. Like, Liverpool have bought Adrian to be number 2. Do you know what I mean? Like, on a free. You think Liverpool would just find a keeper for free just to be there and then just try and get like another academy prospect to come through? Like, that'd be the smart thing to do, because Alisson's going to play more so. But look, I mean, that's what you want in terms of attitude. You want your player coming in and be like, no, I want to take. Do you know what I mean? I want to be number 1. But I just don't get a signing, because that's the only signing he made as well. It's like, right, like Chiesa and him, that's the only signing. That's the young one. You're telling me this is your guy, Slot. That's how I'm feeling. But maybe I'm wrong.
Nah, but yeah, there will be a moment when Alisson gets injured. Was it you that said it, Sav, that you said if Alisson gets injured, then yeah, he ain't seeing back that goalkeeping spot after?
Yeah, I think so, man.
What's the matter, bruv?
Piss off, man.
It's not like he played anyway, bro. He was on the bench most of the time. Big up to the chat, man. Big up to Gene. I see you in the building, man. Big up. LK says he will play. Ali will play. Yeah, no, Ali will start. But there's a moment when he will get injured, and then that's when Dashvili will come in and be the main goalkeeper. I think he said the only way he can take Ali's place is if he's at least 80% as good as Ali, but also a demon at saving penalties. I guess we won't know until he steps in goal for us, and then that's when we'll see.
It's not hard to be better than Ali at penalties, bro.
Yeah, the penalty side ain't bad, but as a goalkeeper, shot stopper, 1-on-1s.
Yeah.
That's going to be the madness.
Ali won't have that by the end of next season, bro. It's gone.
We need a centre-back, CDM, and a number 9 from Abdul. Yeah, bro, we know this, man. Morris says, well, go on with Sav. step back and man's pissed off. Ask him, bro. You have to ask him.
I'm good, man. I'm good, man.
And put the Xmas specials on the screen.
That Xmas special is gonna haunt man, you know, forever.
Yeah, there was one comment in the comment section. I had to tag it because they said they didn't know what we was talking about when me and Drifty had the stream. The guy was like, "Oh, I don't know what you're talking about." So I was like, "Oh yeah, this is from that." He said, "All right, don't worry, I'm doing a late shift. Let me watch it and then I'll get back to you." Then waiting for man to get back to me. So big up to Xavi, man. He said, "Listen, I can't deal with these old heads at the club no more. Luka Modric leaves Real Madrid at the end of the season. Will play his last game for Real Madrid this week." Big up to Luka Modric, bruv. And there you have it, man. That's it, guys. Nothing else, no real news, man. Jerry was it in the group chat? You made a great point about the reason why we haven't announced players yet or the player yet. Ping pong is because we're waiting for the deal to over because we don't want to announce them in the night kit.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but that means man have to wait for these players, bro. I can't wait, man. I want to. I mean, even though I know we signed ping pong, I want to be announced, bro, so I can watch it. I don't need to wait for the new kit. Or do you think Liverpool can pay them out early just so they can do it? Because they are going to wear the new kit on the last game, right? I swear they're going to do that.
No, that's what I said the other week, but then everyone in the chat said nah because of the deal ends after the season.
Oh, so we can't wear the new home kit then? That's crazy, bro.
No, if your contract with Nike is to like the 1st of July or something like that, then you have to wear that kit. Because otherwise you break the lease of break the terms of the contract, innit?
Can we not just like pay out of it or something, bro?
It wouldn't be our owners pay out money just to wear a top.
No, but then you announce the players, and that means you can make the money back from probably from shirt sales, isn't it?
Nah. That's not smart, bro. That's a terrible business idea, bro.
I know, Sam, man. Just you know what I mean.
That's for 90 minutes, you know, bro. So pay you 90 minutes. You can wear the Adidas top.
But Ping Pong should be at Anfield then, innit? He'll probably be at Anfield then.
Just put him in the thingy, man. Just put him in the LFC merch from the one from the shop that just has the badge on it.
Oh yeah, the Carlsberg one.
You're the one that always got Gomez and that fucking modeling, bro. Just put him in one of them tops, but a little polo shirt or something.
Do you know what they need to do? Do you know what they actually need to do? Yeah, get him in some baggy suit and just with the scarf like this at Anfield. That's it.
Hilarious.
Back in the day, that's what it was. You know,
that's proper old school.
Baggy jeans, and just a scarf over your head at Anfield. Empty Anfield. That's it.
That's long though, bro. I can't wait that long for players to be announced.
But it's a whole madness. Like even like them, like Liverpool trying to get revenue for the kit. Like now, like kit stock's gonna be gone. Like, do you know what I mean? No one, bruv, when that drops in August, bruv, the season started. Like the amount of people that would just be like, buy a kit, finish. You're better off going and touching Trump's enemies to get it early. That's what I'm gonna do.
China and that, blood.
Yeah, man.
That's Trump's enemies, you know.
Bro, I just realized what you said as well. That's diabolical.
Honestly.
If what the person in the chat just said, I think Jerry said in the WhatsApp group earlier about, he just said August for Adidas. If that's the case, then you're gonna have to drop all 3 kits at the same time because normally they wait for the home and away kit and all that stuff. In last season, the black one came out pre-season against just before Arsenal, didn't it? For that.
Yeah. We actually wore this season's kit on the last day of the season last year, which everyone's going to do. We're not going to do that. But you're not only thinking about the kits; it's all the merch to come with it as well. Everything is going to be sold out. It's just going to be like honestly.
You know, I see Drifty post the Liverpool kit, but it's had the Jamaican colours.
Yeah, that's not happening. That's a little remix thing.
Yeah, I see. You know when they do the guy that open the back, bruv, I swear the man opened.
Yeah, it's a remix thing, man. The third one's just green in it with stripes.
Yeah. It's 3 kits, so it's going to be the red, the white, and then the alternate's the green one.
Oh, do you think obviously where it's Adidas, they might give us that other one? You know, where like the fans will wear. Not like what they did with Arsenal.
What do you mean the one that fans will wear?
You mean
Arsenal had the Jamaican? They made their Jamaican color one.
Yeah, but do you know why they do that though?
Nah, go on.
It's North London, bro.
I was gonna
Like,
say
it's like they won't do that. They won't do that for
Yeah, there's
Liverpool.
Jamaicans in Liverpool as well, bro, and across the
Nah,
Yeah,
man,
but then there's Africans in
And do you know
Liverpool
what
as
it
well,
is?
bro. There's Nigerians. They're not going to do that, bro.
we already
Come
know
on.
who stands out more than the rest, bro. So
And Arsenal's
Sorry.
a bit more urban, isn't it? So Notting Hill Carnival and that. Yeah, me.
That you're thinking the one man that could have maybe even represented that side of, or do you know what I mean, that side of his heritage is a rat now. Do you know what I mean? It's a rat. Yeah, it's a rat. The one person to be able to model it properly is a rat. So like, yeah, it's not gonna happen, man.
now
That's
Gomez
dead,
is
man.
there. Gomez can run that as well.
Gomez, he's gone, man.
That's
Gomez
it, he
is.
can run that, you know. Man can't even run on the pitch. Never mind run the kit.
Nah, don't do that, bro.
Oh my god!
I'll tell you what, you're more likely to get with Adidas. You're more likely to get some special Beatles kit, bruv. With Ringo Starr in the background and that, and Paul McCartney on the back of the top. That's
Do you know what I'm interested in though? I'm interested. You see, like just give me. This is what they'll probably do as well is just give me the old school. You know, like the Kevin Keegan tracksuit and that. You know, like the old. They're just gonna do a remake of that. That's what they're
oh
just
yeah.
gonna remake.
You know what?
All the
You know
old
you're right,
stuff.
Jerry, because I seen literally before we jumped online about half an hour before. There was a post about it wasn't even a post, it was on one of the Anfield websites that the 96-97 Liverpool Adidas or something like that, they're bringing it back out, or just before just before we had
Yeah.
Reebok. They'll bring all that back out. They need to give us one of them varsity jackets what Arsenal and Real Madrid have, but with just the letter on it. No standard chartered on it, just the Liverpool badge. And they give us a couple of tracksuits and yeah, fuck with us, bro.
Only thing is, I just hope the colours are calm, innit? You know, if they go like a bright red or something like, you know, I want like all black. Just give me an all black one, red badge, old school badge. Like, do you know what I mean? Like old crest, not this thing now, the crest one, innit?
Yeah.
Just give me something like that, and it's like cool. Like, but I don't want to see like bad bright red and this and just remixing it.
The Beatles are toughest. Paul McCartney's a Liverpool fan. I know that.
The Beatles were toffees.
I know Paul McCartney's a Liverpool fan. So
No, that's crazy.
But yeah, that's a whole madness. I don't know how they organize that Adidas still. That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. Maybe because the terms of Nike's contract when it was going to finish anyway. At the time when Nike signed the contract with Liverpool, Nike didn't expect Liverpool to like not renew another contract in it. So they really couldn't give a damn about the date. He would have just rolled over. But hey, man, that's how it goes, bro.
Why are they getting more money for this as well? Just out of curiosity.
I think. Let me check. I'll tell you actually. What was the Nike one? 80 mil, something like that. 70 mil.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
I'll send it to you guys in a group, innit, and see it.
What have you just sent?
The one I saw Drifty post earlier.
Oh no! I've seen that. I posted it in the chat as well.
Oh, did you? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, the Adidas one's 60 mil. That's less than Nike's, bro.
That'd be cold though, bro. If they did.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why they've done that then.
Well, that would be cold, bro. If we got that color, bro.
Oh, actually, no, it wasn't. Wait, Nike's was 30 mil a year, but we had royalties on it, 60 annually.
Yeah.
Okay, so right.
Yeah, that ends. They're just never going to do that, bro. The closest you get to a black kit is the black kit. It will be black and yellow or something in a couple of years, bro.
Yeah, or they'll put the Slave Museum in the background of it. But you know how awkward that was when I was at the parade last time. The Slave Museum was behind me the whole time. It's right next to you, isn't it, at the docks, bro?
No, the docks, yeah, of course.
Yeah, and they got them weird.
Go in.
No, brother. No,
I'm just asking.
No one was there. No one was there. No one was locked off in it.
I don't lie, bro. Like, I love my missus and that, but she still snows. She's a snow one, innit? So I didn't want to have any animosity with her. Like, just looking at me.
I said animosity. Man said he's unlocked something in
chemically
in her head. That makes
you know what it is? Because one time when Thingy came out, 12 Years a Slave, and that, she was like, oh, that looks like a good movie. We should watch it. And I was like, what do you mean? It looks like a good movie? Like, I don't understand.
Nah, that's an insecure thing. Man said,
yeah. I was like, what do you mean? It's just like, nah, it's just a good movie. I was like, nah, I said, I'm done with the slave movies. You didn't have a problem watching Django. I said, listen.
Nah, Django wasn't too bad, bro. But now, I hear it though. I feel like when anyone says certain things, you're like, I don't know. Why would you like this? I don't know.
I like the movie, innit? It was good.
It's a good
12
movie.
Years a Slave.
Yeah, it's good. It's a very good film.
Liverpool's actually got that. Have you seen them things in Liverpool, like in the water? They've got like random slave statues. Have you seen them?
Nah, I've never. But I'm not gonna lie, I've never touched the dogs. I've only
No.
Liverpool.
So them statues are not in there. Obviously, the Mersey River goes around, and there's a beach further in, and then in random spots everywhere, there's like sounds fucked up, but there's just like a random slave, bro. For like the ones that jumped off the ship and that.
But why would you jump? Hold on, but why would you jump by the docks? At that point, you might have just. It's too late. You should have done it when you.
You know, I'm gonna end the stream, bro. By that time, it was too late, bro. We should have done it earlier, bro.
No, but you know that by that time, like, brother, like the docks, they're there, innit? Like,
brother, you know how bad Liverpool must have been if you wanted to jump off the ship when you could see the shore, blood.
That's probably why you jump up. You like, yeah, I can swim that side, and you know what I mean.
But swim where? But swim where?
Man just saw the boat from time. Who the fuck's that, mate? Jumping off, blood. Fuck that. I'm not going there, blood. I'm not going there.
Was the accent always there in Liverpool, or did it evolve over time?
Yeah, it was after the minors and that, bro. It changed a little bit, innit? But
I actually heard. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that the accent sounds the way it is because the miners that were inside, they didn't want to inhale all the smoke and that. So like, yeah, of course, I like just. No, I'm being serious. I'm gonna find it. Actually, they said that the different accents up north changed depending on the job that they did historically, innit?
Yeah, and then obviously in the when people do mining and that, bro, they were with other Northerners and that. So like the Geordies and the people from Liverpool would mix, and then Irish people would mix. So they just learn everyone's that accent and all that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, well, the Irish settlers in Jamaica and that. That's why Jamaican and Irish people, their words sound the same, bro.
Yeah, they're both very tree, innit?
Yeah, what are you laughing, bro?
Nah, frick. Big up to everyone, bro.
Tree instead of free, innit?
Love the Jerry.
Voice.
Big up to you guys.
Big up.
Yeah, we'll just chill, man. Can't wait for the game, and let's see if Trent starts. Let's not boo him.
I actually don't want the game to happen. I thought we will lose.
Yeah, what do you mean?
You mean the game or the parade? Did you say
the game?
Yeah, I think we'll lose.
All right, so if we lose, then what's the problem?
Well, that's my point. You're saying you can't wait for the game. I couldn't care less about the game.
I don't think we'll lose. I think we'll put on a show, bro.
If we do, I'll be so happy. I'll be happy. I'll be like, finally, you guys decided to turn up.
Well, Trent will start, and then you know what I mean.
I mean, Trent starts, then you know what I mean.
Hey, but okay. Scenario: Trent starts, racks a free kick to win the game,
and he does.
Oh no! If he does that, bro, he'll get stoned. I think he'll get stoned, bro. Man will run on the pitch. He can't do that. He can't do that. 100%.
You know what? If he does that, yeah, and just does a mic drop. Imagine he does that and he just goes to slot. I've done my piece now, innit? Like, I can't get injured. I've got Club World Cup coming up.
No, man.
Savage there waiting for him. You haven't booked his Uber already.
Listen, hey, you never know, bro. Maybe they're gonna play him centre mid, bro. They need a midfielder now, so maybe they're gonna play him centre mid.
Who needs a midfielder?
Real Madrid. Peace.